I'm big into sports psychology. The way your mind works and the way you think can really make you perform way better. And I found this, and I've seen this in my own fight career. Certain fights where, my mind was off. I didn't perform the way I needed to perform in jiu-jitsu and MMA. So Buckley is fighting Kamaru Usman. And for me, Buckley really reminds me of McGregor when he was on his come up in the UFC. And the reason that is because he's just extremely motivated. He's extremely dedicated. He's saying all the right things. So his mind is in that mode. Kamaru Usman's no easy fight for anybody. Kamaru Usman's a tough fight, and he'll always be a tough fight. But in MMA, it's not X's and O's. In MMA, sometimes people have X factors, and Buckley has the X factor. He's on a 6-fight win streak. He has so many amazing KOs, and he's a hell of a striker. More so, he's a hell of a fighter because he's able to beat guys like Wonder Boy and knock them out. A lot of guys couldn't knock Wonder Boy out. A lot of good fighters, good strikers who were technically better than Buckley couldn't knock Wonder Boy out. What Buckley did to Kobe, he whooped his ass, had him bleeding all over the canvas. What Buckley did to Arroyo, he whooped his ass. What Buckley did to Vicente Luque, he whooped his ass. Buckley he's a good striker, but more so, he's a good fighter. And what I mean by that is, when you hear him talk, the reason I bring up McGregor is because McGregor, on his come up, he was just extremely motivational, extremely inspirational. Listen to the mindset. This is the same vibe that Buckley is giving off right now.
I've lost my mind on this game, yeah. Like Vincent Van Gogh. He dedicated his life to his art and lost his mind in the process. That's happened to me. But fuck it. When that gold belt was around my waist, and my mother has a big mansion, my girlfriend has a different car for every day of the week, and my kids have everything they ever want, then it will pay. Then I'm happy I lost my mind.
And everything he's saying, he believes. And then you've seen how he was able to go out there and beat Aldo, which was a far-fetched thing, at the time. Aldo was on a 10-year win streak. So Buckley right now sounds very similar. And I'm going to give you an example of that.
Ass is up, man. I'm just going to let y'all know, if you still sleeping, if you still comfortable in bed, you ain't going to win. Yeah. You ain't going to win. Yeah. Wake your ass up, man. Yeah. Get up and do something.
Usman, wake your motherfucking ass up, nigga.
Nah, nigga, stay asleep, fool. The snooze, man. But no, on some real talk, man. Real talk, man. I just want to let the world know, man, we working, and that time is coming, bro. Like, I haven't been this close to my dreams ever. I'm like this close to becoming the world champion, man. And I see everybody, they getting blessed. They having great opportunities, man. But I got a list of names that I want to get, bro. Right? I got a list of names that I want to get. Yeah. So I got one more name to get before I get to that belt. But shout out to Bilal, man, because I really think Bilal gonna do it. I know he gonna beat JDM.
Well,
right?
He's off there.
And not because I feel like JDM ain't got the talents or he got the skill sets, but it's right here. Don't nobody treat that man like a champion. How you gonna deny a person that on a 12-fight winning streak that dominated the last champion that had the belt when it came to Leon Edwards? Like, a lot of y'all be playing with Bilal, and that's exactly why he wins, because y'all don't actually believe in his talents. But I'm gonna tell you, I know Bilal is a champion. I know he's one of the best in the world. That's why I'm not gonna play with his ass. Every motherfucking day I'm working, bro. I'm putting in all this motherfucking sweat, dog. All this motherfucking time, man, to show this motherfucker, bro, that I know who you is. But I want what you got.
And that's the reason why You know, when you look at Buckley, he doesn't have incredible, beautiful striking. He like someone like Wonder Boy, but he knocks him out. You know, he's a hell of a fighter. That's really what it comes down to. He really wants it, and he's a great fighter. So it doesn't matter if you're better, if you're more skilled than him at wrestling. It doesn't matter if you're more skilled than him at boxing. It does not matter. Not saying that he's not skilled. He's very skilled. But that's why he continues to go out there and win and surprise people. And he has a hell of a chance to become a champion. And I believe he's going to go out there and destroy Kamaru Usman. And I like Kamaru Usman a lot. You know, I like him a lot. But from what I'm seeing here, Buckley has the X factor. It's very similar to McGregor on his come up. You know, just how they talk and how the belief he has, the work he's putting in. Every time you see him on Instagram, he's working out. He's always in shape. He's never out of shape. And his 2024 was a great year. He's coming off a lot of momentum. So when it comes to the fight time and shit starts to go left, I believe he's going to want it more than Kamaru Usman. And Kamaru Usman wants it as well. He's going in there because he wants to feel alive. He likes to best the man in the cage. You know, I think he just enjoys fighting. But right now, someone like Buckley, dangerous guy to fight. You know, he's a guy who he's not from a rich family. And now he has the potential to make millions. And he's making good money. He's going out there, he's fighting, he's making waves in the sport in one of the hardest divisions, welterweight. Kamaru Usman's been there, he's done that. So this weekend, I got Buckley winning. And don't be surprised if Buckley knocks him out. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocks him out. You know, with an uppercut or something like that. Because Usman's going to potentially be looking to go in for the shots. You know, Buckley has one of probably the most craziest knockouts ever in the UFC with that 360 spin kick knockout of Impa Kasanganay. So Buckley is a guy you got to keep your eye on. 6-fight win streak, a lot of knockouts, not easy to do, especially in welterweight, especially over Colby Covington and Wonder Boy. These are guys who've been at the top of the sport, at the top of the division for a very long time. You know, so Buckley is that guy. He really is. Buckley, Michael Morales, right now, in my opinion, are the two top guys in that division. And yeah, you have Shavkat as well, which is a very interesting match. With all three of those guys on any given day could become the champion in that division at welterweight. But as far as this weekend goes, I got Buckley getting that belt.